Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about game number 50. It's hard to believe we're already 50 games into this Dodger season, but they end a 3-game series tonight against the Arizona Diamondbacks, and they get a 3-1 victory. All 3 runs, did I say, sorry, I got tongue-tied there, and I'm a little tired. But all 3 runs, I meant to say, if I didn't say runs, were on the Teoscar 3-run homer. It was a 2-strike count. Dodgers got a few 2-strike hits in that inning, got 2 of them. Rojas led it off that 2-strike hit. I believe Mookie Betts got a single on Teoscar with a 1-2 pitch. A mistake pitch by Corbin Burns. Teoscar crushes it, way gone, and the Dodgers win 3-1. Look, the offense wasn't perfect in this series, but to still take 2 out of 3 against a sneaky team like the D-backs is good. The D-backs had opportunities, but they didn't come through. I believe it was a 6th inning, 2 runners on base. They didn't come through. 7th inning, they had 2 runners after they got those 2 hits off Jack Dreyer, but Lou Trevino comes in to finish the inning, and he went 1.1 scoreless. So the bullpen held it down tonight. Once Dustin May came out, even though he took that 3-1 lead, I'm like, we still have to get through this game. And Dodgers didn't really have too many threats besides the 6th and the 7th inning. It's really the only threats the D-backs provided. And Tanner Scott actually got the save attempt. I'm kind of surprised he pitched 2 straight days. But yeah, 1-2-3 inning. A lot of people are like, oh, he's trash. Look, it's one outing last night. Didn't go the way he wanted, but and he has 3 blown saves. I get it, but he was great tonight. Struck out 2. And the other good thing is the Padres and the Giants both lost, and we actually won when they lose again. So we need to build some separation in this division. And Lou Trevino was actually good. He got the final out of the 7th inning and then threw a scoreless 8th. Maybe he can replace Luis Garcia. Once everybody's healthy, just have him replace Luis Garcia. I like how we acquired him and just threw him in with trust, like, oh, he's gonna get these outs. Hey, he's better than J.P. Fire Icing and the other bums they throw. So maybe he can be our new Anthony Bonda for a season. Yeah, the bullpen was great. The offense wasn't great, but they come through when they needed to with that 3-run homer to Teoscar, 1 for 3 RBIs, that 3-run homer to dead center. He's now hit a go-ahead 3-run homer in his last 2 games against Corbin Burns. He done it in 2024 and 2025, and he's just a beast with 2 strikes. I don't know what it is. Sometimes he's just a beast with 2 strikes. That's just how bad we need him in this lineup. And then, much better night from Tanner Scott. He had 2 strikeouts on the 3 batters he faced. Both on a swing and miss. I didn't overreact after last night saying, oh, he's a bust and he was a terrible acquisition. Because, dude, before that, last night, he had a 1.8 ERA. I know he has a few blown saves, but he was pitching well. He had a blow-up night last night, but he redeemed himself tonight. 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks. Struck out 2. And I'm sure Tanner Scott will be fine. But the bullpen held down. But let's talk about Dustin May, man. Our starters, besides first game, well, technically Jack Dreyer started, but Landon Knight pitched most of the innings. First game, we didn't pitch well, but the last two games, the starters really come through. Dustin May goes 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. That only run come on a Ketel Marte solo homer. But other than that, he was fantastic. Got into a little trouble in that 6th inning, but other than that, I thought Dustin May was great. The bullpen held things down. Now it's time to hit the road in New York. But yeah, Tanner Scott's good, but half the fan base wanted him out of town yesterday. I guess this game was kind of pretty boring. It was low scoring. It was a low scoring game. But hey, I'll take the win, man. But Dustin May, I felt, had one of the best starts of his career tonight. He had 14 whiffs with those 8 strikeouts, only walked 1. He has good stuff. I think fans need to stop hating on the guy because the results will come with stuff as good as this. He has good stuff, and he's had some starts where he's not been great, but there's starts he's been good. That happens in baseball. Just a dominant outing. Should he have stayed out for the 7th inning? Maybe. But a really great start from Dustin May. The stuff was good tonight. Like, sometimes your stuff will be good in baseball, sometimes it'll be bad. I mean, it happens. But his last 2 starts against the D-backs have been good. And the Padres actually lost 14-0. Which, a reminder, bad stretches happen to every team. I know they're a rival, I can just shit on them because they lost 14-0, but it happens. I'm just pointing out examples, like bad stretches happen. Baseball is a long season, it's very difficult. The stretches like this happen to every team, no matter how good you are. You're not going to go undefeated. I was pissed when the Dodgers got swept by the Angels, but I realized it is a long season. And to take 2 out of 3 to bounce back is very good against a team like the Arizona Diamondbacks, a division rival. Like, I wouldn't say the Padres' pitching has been bad, it's just been the offense has been, like, brutal. But look, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, it's a 162-game season. Teams going to have really good stretches where they look unbeatable, then you're going to have stretches where you look bad. I mean, it happens. But it's a good sign the pitching, the starters have really been better, going 6-7 innings, which is huge. Yamamoto going 7, and then May going 6, which is huge. Could have went 7, but thought 6 was fine. Then we go to the bullpen. Jack Dreyer, .2 innings pitched, 2 hits, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Got 2 outs. He gave up 2 hits. They took him out for Lou Trevino. He was actually DFA'd by the Giants because I think he refused to go to AAA. Now he's on the Dodgers. Goes 1.1 innings, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. I think he was called up since Kirby Yates on the injury list with the hamstring strain. So 1.1 scoreless innings. Is he going to be our new Anthony Bonda? He was good. Didn't give up any hits and struck out 1. No base runners. Tanner Scott, 1 inning, struck out 2. Look, Tanner Scott had a bad game, but he's been one of the more reliable arms with the bullpen. When you're a closer, your bad outings are going to get a lot more attention. He's still been absolutely amazing off-season acquisition. I know he's had the few blown saves, but I think he'll be fine. He's not going to have that many more blown saves. And he still has good strikeout stuff. But the fan base is ready to run him out of town after last night. Dodgers' offense wasn't great. 5 hits for 3 runs, but those 3 runs were huge with a 3-run homer. 3-run homer in the 6th inning by Teoscar Hernandez, which is why we need him back in the lineup. Bad. But yeah, 31-19 record now. Let's go over the lineup here. Ohtani, 0 for 4. Betts, 2 for 4. Freeman, 1 for 4. Teoscar 1 for 3, 3 RBIs. Pages 0 for 3. Even when he has outs now, they're loud. Muncy 0 for 2 and a walk. Edman 0 for 3. Rushing 0 for 3. And Rojas 1 for 3 and scored a run. So the one big swing by Teoscar gets us the win, improved to 31-19. Diamondbacks. Corbin Burns was pretty good tonight for the first, basically 6.2 what was it, 6 innings? 6.2 innings, but then he gives up that 3-run homer. But I thought he was still really good tonight. He just one mistake pitch, and the offense didn't really give him any help besides that 1 run. And when it's a 1-run lead, he made 1 mistake pitch with runners on base. That's it's 3 runs. And they could have won this series, but it is what it is. It's just a nice series win, not just because it was against a division foe with the D-backs, but they rebounded from a 4-game skid, and they just found ways to win. The starting pitching has been superb last 2 games. And they got a big hit when they needed them. But Corbin Burns was great. 4 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk. He struck out 8 over 7 innings. He at least gave them some length in that for the bullpen. 1 mistake pitch. Jalen Beeks, 1 inning, 1 hit, no earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. They have dropped to a 26-24 record, 7 hits for 1 run. Go over the offense here. Carroll 1 for 3 and a walk. Marte 1 for 4 and RBI. Moreno 1 for 4. Naylor 1 for 4. Suarez 2 for 4. Smith 0 for 3. Grichuk 0 for 1. Perdomo 1 for 4. Thomas 0 for 1. Gurriel Jr. 0 for 2. And Tawa 0 for 3. So Tanner's got the good bounce back outing. And a big hit by Teoscar Hernandez. And this is what a clamp hitter does, man. He's hitting .307, 10 homers, 38 RBIs. And his runners in scoring position, he's hitting like .436. So he's was absolutely he's been such a great pickup. Where we signed him that 1-year deal. He had that big year, and he got that big extension, and he's having another great year. It's not just homers. Like, he's just getting clutch hits, and the homers will come there. But, yeah, good series win. They take 2 out of 3 here at home against the D-backs. So, a good way to follow up after getting embarrassingly swept against the Angels. At least they, in the homestand, off with a positive note, taking 2 out of 3. But now they go to New York. The King of New York, or what that song is. The pitching matchups in New York, it'll be Clayton Kershaw in his second game back against Griffin Canning in Game 1 on Apple TV. Game 2 Saturday, Tony Gonsolin and David Peterson. It'll be on Fox. On Saturday, Sunday, Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN. It'll be Landon Knack. Oh, God. We're definitely losing that one. And Kodai Senga. So those are the pitching matchups and the TV channels for this series. Should be a fun series, man, here in New York. An NLCS rematch from last year. Definitely a different rotation we're going up against. But should be a fun series here in New York. Day off tomorrow, so at least get a day off. So yeah, till next time, or at least I'll go over my video schedule tomorrow. I'll be doing Game 1 of Tigers Guardians, doing all 4 games there. Thunder, Oklahoma City, Minnesota, excuse me. I'll be doing those 2 games to recap, and so yeah, that's really all to say here. Until next time, out. Peace.